And from your right, we see the P3 take off. Now Ben, we've got a special guest here today who can give us a little bit of information about.
And the TACO actually fires those things off to set patterns in the water so we can isolate, detect and localise a submarine.
And there's those bomb bay doors opening up there, and that's the strike capability. You can see the #1 engine, the port outboard, has been shut down.
That's right, and it's standard for us to shut down the #1 engine when we're loitering. As my wife said, gee, it looks as though it's had an engine failure, so we all think that we're showing the crowd what a wonderful thing. Don't think it's an engine failure, it's not. We do that on purpose just to show that we can do that on patrol. In the bomb bay underneath also we carry torpedoes, and we would launch those in support of our own ships or against submarines. So the bomb bay primarily
and enable that the rescue that we had, as we mentioned before, of Terry Bullinghall.
Yes, we can. The heli boxes largely are an invention by someone in the squadron, and we actually throw them out the door. We can actually open the door, slow down, open the door, and we toss them out, and it's purely on eyeball. And we got that down to a pretty fine art of dropping things in these things, and they helo down to the individual in the water.
Now have a look at the stinger out the back. Now that's the magnetic anomaly detector.
They're about to take off. They'll be taking off, I think today, in two separate formations of separate formations. Putting the smoke on as they roll down the runway, and you'll be able to see that large smoke that we were talking about. Yesterday we weren't able to here goes up. Now the second formation is rolling. Now this is based on the P3-C Orion. These are the same aircraft that you'll see if you go flying at the #2 flying train, which is the pilot train. These guys will be departing off from front of the crowd. They'll be going out there and conducting their checks before they go flying. So they'll roll upside down, make sure the aircraft are all working correctly, there's no loose change going to the canopy, and that everything's okay for when they go out and give you the demonstration of the full envelope of the wedge, quarter clover and fly past. The Roulettes is to bring the military to the public's eye by showcasing the high quality of training of all the men and women in the Australian Defence Force. And his second is lead. And a steep turn such as this, it's 400 kilos because they're pulling about 4G each. The PC-9 is an excellent training platform, powered by the Pratt & Whitney PT6 engine, producing 950 shaft horsepower. It's capable of speeds up to 580 k's an hour, which is 320 knots. For safety, the aircraft is also fitted with ejection seats. What they're performing now is the 6-pack to twin loop and split. Roulette 5 is now inverted at 500 feet, and as you see as they fly past, in fact the mirror is no illusion. Roulette 5 is directly above Roulette 6. Watch at the end of the pass as Roulette 5 rolls upright. 6 side.
this manoeuvre, roulette 1 will be inverted and roulette 4 will fly barrel rolls around the rear of the formation before rejoining into box. The Vulcan rollbacks, of course, is in preparation for the Vulcan barrel roll. If you're interested in learning more about the roulettes, you can visit us online at raaf.gov.au/roulettes or come down to the tent, which is just on their left-hand side of the C-17. If you wish to find out more about a job in defence,